Hey guys, what's going on? Ooh, there's a ship in the background. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. And, yeah, I went on my little stupid treasure adventure thingy. And, so, let me tell you why I haven't been uploading recently. It's, called, I don't know if you heard of it or not. Christmas! And then, I mean, that doesn't explain the past, like, 2 weeks, but we'll just forget about that. No, in all seriousness, I've been really busy, so sorry about that. But, in making up for that, I'm gonna try and finish off the series. So that's like 2 or 3 videos. I forgot how many videos I made in my own series. It's kind of sad, I will admit that. But, yeah, I'm gonna try and do like 3 videos. Probably not in one day, but I might record them in one day, but editing will probably take a little longer, so at least, but very quickly and soon, and yeah, stuff. So we'll be getting 3, and it's nighttime. Of course it's nighttime. Anywho, I also got a new mic. Hopefully you can tell. Yeah, so that's cool. Anywho, let's actually get into the video. Today's video, we'll be talking about Enchant, and there's a skeleton in the background. In the video. Alright. So, anywho, so the today's video we're talking about enchanting. There's another skeleton. There's like everywhere. They literally are everywhere. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Anywho, I'm just gonna. Alright. Alright. So now that I'm arisen, I can see everything so nicely. It's kind of cool. Anywho, I keep getting distracted.
Bruh.
In today's video, enchanting, so all the stuff you need to know about enchantments, which enchantments are good and bad. So if you already know how to enchant everything, and you're like, oh, I don't need this video, this will still be helpful because these are the enchantments you want. So if you're playing like Cupid Skywars OP mode and you get like, you know, some like enchantments, enchanted armor, you want to know which ones to sort out and stuff. So this will be helpful for that. And if you like want to know what to put on armor, which ones are better, if they sound the same or whatnot, this will be covering it all. So it might be a little longer, but shouldn't be too long. So yeah, without further ado, and without me getting distracted again, let's begin. So the first 2 things you'll want before you can do anything is either a book, which is consisted of 3 pieces of paper and a piece of leather, or 3 blocks of iron. Yes, you'll need 3 of these, which is just 9 iron ingots. And then once you have either of those items, or both, then you can come over here. So if you want a enchantment table, then you need a book. If you want a anvil, then you need 3 blocks of iron. So an enchantment table is made by having 4 pieces of obsidian, 2 diamonds, and a book. An anvil is made by having 3 blocks of iron, and then 4 pieces of iron, like that. So then, once you have either of those 2 things, let me show you how they work. Okay, so now let me show you how they work. An enchantment table will work kind of randomly, and you'll need lapis lazuli and enchantment levels. So once you have those 2 things, you can put your selected item that you want to enchant into this slot, and then you put your lapis lazuli into that slot, and then it will let you choose what kind of enchantment is on here. Now it will go randomly, so if I enchant this, and so this is what I have here. So what it means by question mark is like you can get that plus another enchantment. Usually it doesn't work if you only do level 1. A level 2 can in theory give you another enchantment, even though it's very rare that that happens, and then level 3 I think has a higher chance of giving you a second enchantment, even though again it's rare. So level 1, so I'm just going to do level 1 real quick. So that gives, oh, it actually gave me another enchantment. Of course it did. So anyhow, it will give you that. But then if I put this in, then it will change. See, now it used to be protection, now it will be projectile protection, and it will change a little bit. So, and then if I do this, of course it gives me a second. Alright. So yeah, that's how that works. Okay, so then for how an anvil works is you put in your designated, the item you want to enchant, then you put in your enchantment book. You can also rename it up here. And then you add them together. And it comes up here. You will need levels for this also, but you just won't need lapis lazuli. So that's how those things work. So now I'll be going through all the different enchantments, which is good, which is bad, all that stuff. And there's a lot, so I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. So the first one, protection. Protection is awesome. You definitely want protection. Higher the protection, it only goes up to protection 4. Also known as Prot 4, or Prot, they call it, but anywho. So this is very good. It protects you from everything, so that's why I would pick this over like something specific than like fire protection or whatnot, but this is very good. One of the best enchantments, I would say. Fire protection, that's what I was just about to say. So this only protects you from fire, so it's not horrible, but if I had a choice between protection and then fire protection, I would choose fire protection. Feather falling, good on boots. If it's only feather falling 1, it doesn't even do that much, but it's okay. I'll put it as okay. Let's see, blast protection. Not really, unless you know somebody who loves to blow you up with TNT. It's really not that helpful, so let's say, like, okay. Projectile protection, this one's better for arrows and stuff, but again, not that great. Thorns. Thorns is kind of OP, especially when you have Thorns 3, because that will, basically how Thorns works. So if you have it on a chest plate, so if somebody hits you with a sword, they will also take damage. Even if you don't hit them back, they will take damage from your armor, so that's really cool with Thorns. So I like Thorns. Respiration, I think helps you with breathing. Now, I'm not a pro at all this, alright? But I'm going to give you, like, the simplest terms. Respiration helps you with breathing and stuff. Underwater, mostly, and then that's it. So it's okay. Depth Strider, okay. I mean, these are all for water. Aqua Infinity. Aqua Infinity is actually kind of cool, because I think that lets you breathe underwater if you have that on your helmet, so that's cool. But these are kind of like... they're not very useful, and they're hard to find, so it's like, if you get them, that's fine. Alright, if you get them, they're good, but it's like not something to like look forward to per se, so they're kind of a little too hard to find, and they don't do enough for how hard they are to find. Let's put that one. So yeah, sharpness is OP. Sharpness 5, that's really great. Smite is for only, it's like sharpness, but it only hurts animals, so it's like, if you're in a survival world, it's good, but other than that, if you're like in PvP, sharpness is better. Bane of Arthropods. I forget what that does, but I'm pretty sure it is like the worst enchantment. Like, it's super useless. As I said, I forget what that does, but a lot of people say it's useless. I never use it, so it's useless. Knockback. Knockback is definitely not useless. Knockback is really fun. It knocks, so it's good for PvP again. So like, it will knock your opponent back. I mean, it sounds like what it is. So you put on a sword and knock your opponent back. Fire aspect is really OP because it sets your opponent on fire, makes them burn. So that's really OP. Looting is good for attacking mobs, because if you're trying to kill a mob that has a rare drop, so like a evoker or whatever, it will drop. It gives them a higher chance of dropping that item, or dropping multiple items if they drop multiple items. Efficiency, good for pickaxe, especially like efficiency 5. It'll make you dig very quickly. I think it works on shovel also. Silk touch. It works on shovel and axe. Sorry, back to efficiency. Silk touch. That will work on a pickaxe and a shovel. It's good for survival world for making things fancy. So if you want like a grass block, then you need silk touch. And if you want like a full piece of stone that's not cobblestone, then silk touch will do that. But it's just good for making things fancy, and that's it. So, it's okay. People go nuts about it, but I'm like, it's okay. Unbreaking, that's very powerful, because it helps your stuff not break. Basically. Okay, good. Fortune is good for pickaxe. So if you're mining a diamond, you can get higher rate of, like, instead of getting 1 diamond, you can, in theory, get, like, a bunch of diamonds. Well, yeah, you do. You get, I mean, it again, increases your drop rate. Power is for bows. So power will make it, it's like the sharpness almost for a bow. So that's really powerful, because it's called power. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I'm a little bit of an idiot. But punch is OP on a bow, because it's like really, well, it's like knockback, and it also hurts a lot. Flame is flame for bows. It's people on fire, so it's good. Infinity. Okay, yes. I'm sorry, I went blank on what infinity was. Infinity is for a bow, so it never runs out of arrows, so infinity is awesome. This is an awesome enchantment. Pretty rare, but awesome. Luck of the Sea, this is for fishing rods. If you're trying to find something, like, really rare in the sea, in, like, an ocean, and you're fishing for it, this is a good one for that. Lore, as for catching fish, it's kind of like a Luck of the Sea. It's I don't know. It's not my favorite enchantment. If you get it, again, if you get it, it's fine, but it's okay, I would say. Frostwalker. I'm going blank on what some of these are. Sorry. Frostwalker. I forget what that is. Oh, no, okay, I remember. I think I might have this wrong. I think if you walk across water, it will like, make it frozen, I think. So that's good for, so it's kind of cool to walk across water. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. Let me go try that out, actually. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it'll make the area you're walking around water. I mean ice. So if you're walking on water, it'll make it ice. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. And then it will melt eventually, so if you start here, it starts to crack and melt and stuff. So you have to move kind of quickly, but yeah, so it's really fun for walking across water. Mending's fun, because if you put this on an like a piece of armor, or even a shovel, whatever, you can put this on any kind of equipment, and then every time you get, it's like an infinite unbreaking. The unbreaking it takes longer to break, but it'll still break. Mending will never run out, because what you can do is every time you get an experience orb, it will go to the mending and it will heal your armor. So if you have it on or you're holding it, it will help heal your armor using experience orbs. So it's really cool. Curse of Binding. That's annoying. I mean, it's literally called a curse. I think it means you can't take it off or something. I forget how that works, so I must apply that. Okay, yeah, so if you're in survival, that means you can't take it off. But here's the thing, though. Like, if you die... So if I die, I can still just take it off. So the only way to get it off is if you die. So, but that's not, like, horrible. So it's not, like, a horrible curse, but there's some that are worse, I think. I have to kind of remind myself of the curses. Curse of Vanishing. Yeah, let me check this out. I think this means, let me try this out. So I can move this one. I think this means if you die, it will be gone. Okay, yeah, I think so. I think it means if I die, yeah, see, if I die, it's gone. So, I mean, which won't, if you're playing hardcore, it won't matter anyway, and the easy way to avoid that, if you need to die, if you want to get back to your base and you want to kill yourself, is to get an ender chest. And if you get a Curse of Vanishing item, you probably already at the end and probably already have an ender chest, so it's not that bad, really. Or you can just stick in the chest and then die, a regular chest. So it's not like, yeah. It's fine. So it's not the worst enchantment. That's how to like avoid these enchantments, I guess you could say. So the one you can't die, and the other one you have to die to get it off. So it's interesting how they work, but yeah, it's interesting. So Curse of Mending. So Impaling's pretty good. This is for Trident. Impaling is like again, it's like a Sharpness. I think. Well, it's a Sharpness for when you throw it. Riptide makes you go through the ocean. So like if you're in the ocean or body of water with a trident and you have this on it, you will shoot really high up into the air, so it's kind of fun. So it's like makes you fly, so that's really fun. Loyalty is OP. I love loyalty on the trident because it'll make sure like you throw it, it will hit and then it will come back to you. So that's really fun. Channeling, you put this on it's kind of weird, but you put this on a trident again, and I think either one is lightning out, or you can call lightning to it. I think it's when it has to be lightning out. Yeah, it'll strike the animal with, or mob with, like, I mean, it has I don't know, 10% chance or whatever of dropping mob skull. I think it's a percent. It's not a always guaranteed thing. So that's how that works. And then you can have other different mob skulls. So that's kind of cool if you want mob skulls. Where are we at? Multi-shot for a crossbow. It's what it sounds like. It fires multiple shots. Pretty cool. Piercing. Yeah, that's for crossbow. It makes it hurt more. Quick charge makes it draw quicker, obviously. Soul speed makes you be able to run on soul sand if you have it on your boots. And then that's it. Alright, that didn't take us long. Oh yeah, Bottle of Enchanting gives you XP. I'll just go over that real quick. And then Enchantment Apple. They're rare, but they're OP. Makes you basically invincible. It gives you, let me show you what it gives you regeneration, resistance, fire resistance, and absorption. So it's like, people call them the god apples because it makes you like so OP for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. But still, that's like, it's very impressive. So if you find one of these and you're in a battle about to die, that's what that does. Yeah. Alright, so thanks for watching. That's the enchantments and all the enchantments, and I'm a little rusty at making videos, as you can probably tell, but yeah, I did my best. So yeah, please sub if you liked it. I know it wasn't great, but yeah. Oh, as I said, I'll be posting some new one, a bunch of videos, quick succession. The next one, I'm not sure what the next one will be, but it will be cool. So yeah, please sub, like, all that stuff. If you enjoyed the video, you can like and sub. If you didn't, I understand. So yeah. See ya. Peace. Bye. Adios.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.